Hello and welcome to CMI 101 Newsroom. My name is Alitage, and today we will be looking at the latest CMI 101 news and the various interviews taking place around CMI and the Marshall Islands. There were 5 groups, and each group conducted 3 interviews for a total of 15 interviews. We will start with Group 1, consisting of Risa, Mere, and Tristan. Their first interview was with Gade Maitokana, English instructor in the Developmental Education Program here at the College of the Marshall Islands.
My name is Ngande. So here I'm faculty. I teach English, specifically the accelerated program, English accelerated program. Well, since 2016, so that's gonna be 7 years. I can say the only improvement I see is in the awareness. There are some students, when they come to register, they already know about the AP class. And some of them are already keen on taking the AP class. That's an improvement. They have to do more outside of classwork, because with learning, you can't just learn from your teacher and from the classwork. When class is done, you have to go back, pick up your textbook, go over what you learned, go on the internet, do some activities that are free online that you can do to improve your English level. Go on YouTube. You know, today we can teach ourselves many things just by going to YouTube. Take it from me. You want to pass in CMI, come to class. Do your assignments, meet your deadline. Very simple. There's a lot of things you enjoy when you come to class. It's not just the experience you have with your classmates. There are college activities where you can join and increase your network and learn more about other students, learn more about yourself. This is the place to be. At the age you are in, come to college and connect and get engaged with what's going on here.
There was a great interview with Ngande, and if you're a woman, then you might find this next interview interesting. This interview was with Dora Heine Jekkar, who is manager at the Ministry of Culture and Internal Affairs.
My name is Dora Heine Jekkar, and I'm the manager here, Gender and Development Office, which is under the Community Development Division. Under Community Development Division, we have Child Rights Office, we have Disability Office, Senior Office, Youth Office, including my office center.
What is the goal of here?
We work closely with women, most of women and young girls, to help promote human rights, so that as women can have the opportunity, same opportunity as men. Not to replace them, but to have the same opportunity.
How long have you been working here?
2017. I was the first social worker for the Child Rights Office here. That was my first job here in this ministry. 3 years later, I've been promoted to the manager for this office.
So do you see any differences or improvements since you first started working here?
Oh yes, I've seen so many. They already accepted my proposal for 300,000 so that I can develop more to help full capacity within the women, including youth. Working closely with the youth office so that we can have the same goals.
Like you said, you face a lot of challenges, right? Can you name at least one?
We really have the lack of information, because this office been empty since like almost 4 years. Challenges also been each year because we don't have really enough capacity within mother, so that's why I'm really trying to build more capacity within my office to help me so that I can have the opportunity to go out and help the women, because I'm the on peer of the women in the RMI and the young women and girls, single mothers, to promote and to help those kind of issues that we've been facing today.
And our last question is, any word of advice to all the women in the RMI?
Oh yeah, we like to say that we women to come together as one to help share our ideas, because as myself I cannot go out and do my work, also work with the other country without your support, so that we can know our rights as a woman. Yeah.
The last interview for Group 1 was conducted at Alele Museum with Executive Director Wise Amram and grant writer and digital media specialist Roxene Karben.
Meron kayo introduce yourselves.
Heine Amram, yung Executive Director 1 Wayne.
Heine Roxene Karben, yung mga Korean writer digital media specialist My name is Roxene Karben and I'm the her name is Wisse Amram. She's the executive director of Alele.
How long have you been working here?
Around Chilujuma year in Jeremy.
And she's been working here for about 3 years.
When was this place established?
We established rare Kalagalo 70s ago, and Children General Museum in Belang and General Public in 1981.
They started building the place around the 1970s, and the doors were officially opened in 1981.
What's the purpose of this place?
We Judak can Tamangan Armenian to the Royal Kiana and Mayam Terebo Cuba. Jedar Majorana Montanake. We were doing chicken at Judak and Konea and Win and Ramayal and Way and Ramayal Router. And future and running.
This place was established by our leaders and some people that saw the importance of our culture. So they built this place so we can have a place to store and preserve our heritage, our culture, so that it can be here for educational purposes, to educate the Marshallese and our visitors, especially the younger generations.
What are some challenges you guys face here?
Challenge Bome, Karang Committee, Unile. Jalabadam Chijatovin, Ilamino Committee, Louis, Rechabukuna, Madam Kwan, and all Idea Comraga by Pello, Yenome, Muina Chino Chuta, Emilio Terregan, and Lukuyan artifact, meaning Kabili in Aram, Mino Punirar, Peram display, young Pello Potential, Galaptari local museum, Romo Janlang, in all of India, Malo. Chono I bojo in Bilimon yeren. Egarog dogma terregane 19 lately around road chilu many year modala. Egar chino an chorren. Egar tapran me. Emingo kum roman within theory which the Piangani Jagane me year chorren dendren. Aga jet jarmaron preserve and me reperigain and another display. In again, in me. Elamtana mang unit, you have a cachumar crowd of chino funding. Yanti kacang jangan ada marong. Yang pertama, rumah rakabel merakabelu terus wajah mana cino main rakabelo. Cuma rai bicara ni orang rakabel, main cilang ke ni lang ada experience kan museum. Yang perkajuta kan korang kali ni ada.
The challenges that she has experienced when she started working here was she doesn't know if you guys have been to the old museum before, but the old museum used to hold a lot of artifacts and a lot of collections. But about 4 to 5 years ago, the building was leaking. So a lot of the artifacts were damaged with the leaking in the water. So we lost a lot of collections. So if you go to the exhibitions that are currently in place now, you can see the damages are visible with water leaking. One of our main goals is to bring back the old alele that used to be in place. Also, one of the challenges is a lot of people that were very educated and had professional experience in the field have long gone. So that's another obstacle that we have, is looking for people with the right experience to develop our museum.
Any word of advice to the people of RMI? Nanin rajangan oleh para media mayo kitchen manut.
Nano yang lebih ini kami jangan jalan nurga kami mama pene caramal. Dan jadi revisi, karena ada kacang. Cino pernah jadi kan kajian ini ada mana dengan ini. Karena ada kacang baru kakak jual apa sih lah kayak. Bayan itu terakhir mereka jangan pergi bayan eleli kajian mana dengan ini. Jadi kacang kemana pilajo kami ini ko. Ngan raja ngajari ciri ini dekat dengan ilang kain. Ngan air parai nu meleleh tak takin rawur domani di naram kajian naram nur kain naram. Pernah meleleh lagi bay. Rangla rutolak pernah meleleh ya orang yang tadi elak. Berguncala tahu tak bere-bere air. Ini orang yang berencana bere-bere air ya orang tahu aja nih. Im tahu orang berencana.
The word of advice you would give you is based on the mission that we try to uphold on a day-to-day basis, and that is to educate the people, especially the younger generations, to teach them about their heritage, their identity as Marshallese. And with this, we try to offer lessons regarding Marshallese language, Marshallese culture, so that if they grow up, they can understand their backgrounds, their roots, where they came from, so that they can grow up and continue the process of educating the other generations to come.
Group 2 is our second group. Group 2 consisted of Rachel, Mesco, and Ashley. Their first interview was with David deBrum, Chief for Safety and Security here at CMI.
My job provides safety and security for the CMI community, protect and secure CMI properties, equipment.
How long have you been working here?
Over 20 years.
Is there anything that inspired you to be working here?
Well, I started with being a planner. That time I was a maintenance department, now I'm physical planner. We started planning the buildings, working on all these buildings. About 7 years ago, they wanted me to come safety and security, to take care of the facility. So giving back inspires me to stay and continue at CMI.
Did you see any improvement since you first started working here?
A lot. I've seen a lot of improvements from scratch, so that's something to brag about.
What are the benefits of working here?
First, like I said, give back. I was a graduate here. I was one of the first graduates at CMI. 1996. So after coming back, you gotta go off overseas, come back, work at CMI ever since 1999.
What would be your best advice for us students to succeed?
Never give up. Work hard. I always say, don't forget where you started and be humble. The future is yours. You wanna make it good, do good. You wanna make it bad, do bad.
I think I'm going to take David's advice and make good decisions with my life. Next, Group 2 went to the track office to interview Ninitha Note, CMI's advisor for the Transfer and Career Center.
So Ninitha Note, what is your position here at CMI?
So I am the advisor for track and transfer and career center.
For the past 12 years of you working here, have you seen any improvement?
Yes, I can say that. Now students are more into looking toward to get their bachelor degree, but with the funding limited, like sometimes the RMI scholarship is not enough because they want to take their families with them.
What is the best advice you can give to students, especially those who are prone to quitting too soon?
Let them know that education is the only key to be success. They have to work hard to finish. Life changes and inflammations are getting higher. I always tell my students that it's your life. If you want to have a successful life, make up your mind. Now that you are ready in school.
Now, we will move on to my group. Group 3 consisted of myself and my group mates, Linus and Oscar. Our first interview was with Carlton Gideon of CMI.
How did you heard of CMI? I graduated from Waiti school. I didn't know where else to go. I chose to come here. So what do you do? I'm working here. I'm a student recruiter. CMI student recruiter. And is it also true that you also are in a band or something? I'm also in a band and it's called Heine. Marshall's local band. Does the letter stand for something? Yeah. A-I-M. Alin Malo. Can you translate that to English, please? Parsley's songs. God in front of everything. What's your position in the band? Are you a keyboard, guitar? I'm the lead singer and also the president. He used to call the CMI band. But then most of us already graduated. So like me, I graduated 2022. When we changed sort of things to AIM band. And AIM band has been going for how long? 3 years now. What do you do for a living? I really enjoy being with my family, my son, my future wife. What I do here is, so I used to go around bedroom, also outer islands, Chelo, Ibai, Imoti. You got an Ibai boy, right? Yeah, I know. That's what I do. I go around, look for CMI students. So I also help out here, apply student. Do you only work with your student or? I work with all CMI students.
Including alumni.
Including alumni. So how was your experience? I really enjoy it. Working with students is the best. That's what I enjoy is work with students. But you're not only learning from yourself or what you do, but you also sometimes we also learn from students. All of you guys who are watching right now, my best advice to you, do your best. Do you. Be yourself and do what you like to do.
Thank you very much, Carlton, for your time. Our next interview was with Susana Kamram of the health clinic here at CMI.
I am Susana Kamram and I'm a clinic nurse here at the College of the Life.
How long have you been working here at CMI?
I've been working here for 19 years and 4 months.
What do you like about working here as a nurse?
Working with students is challenging to me and I like to work through challenges every day.
What made you choose this job?
When I was in high school, my mom is a non-diabetes. She used to be in and out from the hospital. And back home, we are like in a city area like Dora. We're far away from town. Every single time that she admitted in the hospital, I have to absent from school because I have to stay with her in the hospital.
So where are you from?
I'm from London. So it's motivated me to be a future nurse, to work with my family and my country as well.
Is it complicated working with students?
Well, for me, it's not complicated because I learn every day.
A few words of advice to the nursing students.
Never give up. To be a nurse, you should be flexible, hardworking, and a very good customer service is needed in health provider.
Can I do the health passport?
Yes, of course. Everyone is welcome to do the health passport here at the college, student, faculty, and staff. The health passport is for you to understand about your health status. You might think that, oh, I'm okay. When you do the screening regarding diabetes, you will be surprised. So it's always good to have health passport to be updated for yourself.
Like if you can go back in time and meet yourself, how would you explain your journey?
I came from my home to here in 1994. And I was one of the first nursing students here in the college. Challenging for me as well to be away from my parents. Those times, the dorms are just like we don't have enough resources for studies. Looking back with the library that we have on campus that time, you don't want electronic things. All you have to do, pull up from the shelf, reference, look it up, write. It's a tired study that time for us. So don't give up. If I can do it, yes, you can do it.
What do we need to do if we have sickness but we have class too? What do we do?
So if you're sick, make sure you let us know in order for us to help you inform the instructor of your whereabouts. If we know that you're very sick, you need to be seen by any doctor. Take you from here to hospital to make sure you'll be reviewed by any of the doctors.
Is this place open in weekend?
Well, that's the thing. We open Monday to Friday and we close on weekends and holidays. Those students that are residing in the dorm, we are 24/7 to them. If a student staying in the dorm become ill, weekends, holidays, it becomes a loss.
What are some challenges you face as a nurse?
The challenges I face here, transportation sometimes. My encouragement to you guys, if you guys can voice your voice to CMI leadership about your clinic. Help us, suggest to the student leader, CMI leaders, about expanding your clinic. So that will be another way of improving our service, especially for the student.
If we are sick, we have to pay.
When you register at CMI, you are getting from your pen plan.
Yeah.
$50, I guess, this semester for your LP. So that's LP, cover yourself when you're coming. So that's already covered. It's active for yourself on the first day of instruction to the end of the semester. It's $50 per semester. Thank you very much.
It's always great to learn more about our staff and their challenges here at CMI. So thank you, Susana Kamram, for your time. And our final interview was with Jerry Kabua of the RMI police.
Working at the police department 10 years.
What do you mostly do here?
Community work up here.
Is it hard?
What's your advice to RMI citizens if they want to be policemen?
We got bahan, kailangan.
Ngan series ang brand mo.
Kailangan ka na join ko.
Oo, meron ka ng join.
Advice na naman.
Kahit ba yan, siguro doon, may mga hindi ko mga program doon. Nagawagin. Nagawagin. Nagawagin ng puya na RMI. Puya ni Karben. Lawan na kumalit na ako.
Why would you get done?
Ano eh, bayad yun. Hindi nila ko ang kumalit na ako. Oo, hinahatan chuy mo. Pwede ko lang kanya ako.
Akay mo dyan lang niyo ko pala.
Kaya dami. Nilagay ko pa ng chuy mo.
So, everything you do.
Patrol.
Oh, patrol.
Highway patrol. Highway patrol. On the road patrol.
Like, is there all in our job? All like.
Hindi na ako malalaw.
Oh, you can see all them job all in.
Naway na ako sa rin ko. Paano po ako po. Wala tiyongan mo. Paano po ako.
Let's move on to Group 4, which consisted of Alina, Junior, and Emina. Their first interview was about the advantages and the disadvantages of work study here at CMI.
Yeah, well, audience, we are here today to interview the work study. Today we're going to be covering work study and the advantages and disadvantages of work study here in the CMI.
My name is Azer. I work here as a lab monitor.
My name is Reggie, Waiti. I work here in the Writing Center as a tutor.
Our first question is, do you have difficulties when you work?
Yes, for me, the difficulty is waking up in the morning.
Bruh! Not really. Just being on time to work.
The other question is, how many hours do you make bi-weekly?
20 hours.
But do you work on weekends and Sundays?
No.
What department are you working on?
Community support program.
And my last question is, where do you mostly do your work study?
In here, the Writing Center.
Okay, last but not least, what do you think is the advantage that you get from working here at work study?
Getting money for our daily needs, like taxing to school and back to home. If we are moving, we can pay it off by working.
For you both, what is the disadvantage that you would say work study from your own experience?
I don't think there's like that much of a disadvantage. The only thing I can think of is you spend more time in school than you would normally do when you're not working.
If you guys have any advice to the future upcoming work study students that will come here to work part-time here in CMI?
Always be attentive to those who come in. Like if you're working in Writing Center, you need to see those who need help and help them, be attentive.
Group 4's second interview was with Roshiana Minor, student advocate and counselor here at CMI.
Our topic for this community project is to gain information about your experiences here working in the CMI as a counselor. Am I right by saying you were a former student?
Yes.
For our first question, we want to ask if you can tell us about your experiences here as a counselor member.
My experience has been great. I have also encountered many challenges. I've enjoyed working with students through personal and academic counseling. I enjoy having conversations such as these where you guys can come and interview or just come for a chat or two. The number one challenge that I've encountered while working in CMI is reaching out to students. Based on academic performances and attendance, we would usually reach out to students by email, phone calls, students usually don't reply to us. The third option we have is going to their classes. I do not recommend the number 3 option when we don't want, for confidential reasons, the CMI community to get the wrong point.
The final interview with Group 4 took place at Jo-Jikum Youth Center. Let's see what they have in store with us.
My name is Lorie. I work here at Jo-Jikum as a program manager. I started in 2021. I'm from Japan.
My name is Konea Ishimura. I am the program manager here at Jo-Jikum. My name is Richie. I'm from Metro.
For our first question, we want to ask, when was Jo-Jikum founded or established, and who is the founder?
Jo-Jikum was founded in 2012, and one of the founders is Carlton Gideon. She is the director of Jo-Jikum. It wasn't just her, it was a couple of other people that helped her establish this organization.
Our next question is, what is the objective of Newsroom?
The objective of Jo-Jikum is to work with youths to promote youth leadership, create future leaders. A lot of our programs revolve around climate change, so any issues relating to climate change is one of our biggest topics. For one of the projects that I'm working on, it's called Climate Webinars. So for this project, it's kind of like a talk show. We basically invite all these youth-led organizations to listen on talks from different speakers about issues relating to climate change, basically to bring awareness about all these links to climate change for youths, to encourage them to do something for their community in terms of environmental projects. And for this project, after these organizations or youths attend, they are eligible to apply for a grant, which would help them promote an environmental project. The main goal of these projects is to make sure that the youths are still aware of their traditional and cultural knowledge, because that's the time where they're most aware of their surrounding, and they get to keep that until the future generation.
For your collected stories, how many stories have you collected?
Quite a few. We had
5 stories from our
5 stories. And these are stories from our You don't go to our and ask them about
Yeah. Can you guys give our audience some advice?
Okay, I can start. Okay, so for the audience, this is coming from my work background. Keep to your roots. No matter where you go, reflect back to where you come from, and always come back.
My advice stays the same. When it comes to society and life itself, never hesitate to ask questions.
And finally, we have Group 5 featuring Liana, Mela, Jasmine, and Tyson. Their first interview was with none other than Miss Mili. Let's see what they have in store with us.
Well, first question is, what is your real name, Miss Mili?
My real name is Marynuia named Lenja. What is your experience about the Marynuia competition?
I would say it wasn't easy. I was stressed out most of the time because every day there's always something that we do, and we always go out to the public. And being in public, that's like something that's hard for me. Speaking in front of many people, interacting, because I'm an introvert, only extrovert to people that I really know. But then overall, it was a good experience. I learned a lot. I gained a lot of knowledge. I think the pageant built me to become a better person. I became more stronger, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. For the students, I advise you all to stay in school. As you all know, we're all Christianity. We trust in the Lord. And also, try to build your confidence, because that's when you become better, because you know you can do better. Once you have confidence in yourself, you know that you can do anything. Stay in school, build your confidence, be proud of yourself.
Group 5's interview was with Jennifer Seru, Chair of the Developmental Education Program here at CMI.
Yeah, my name is Jennifer Seru. I am an instructor, the chair for the Developmental Education Department.
How long have you worked here?
Okay, I have been here at CMI since 2009.
So what are some improvements you see in CMI?
Oh, I have seen a lot of improvement since the first time I signed up as a full-time faculty. One improvement is the facilities. I'm in a new renovated space now from the small cubicle that I started off in. And also technology has greatly advanced here at CMI as a learning tool and also for work-wise. The students, the composition of the students coming in every year, I have also seen a change in the confidence in the way students are committed and the knowledge, the level of knowledge where students are coming in with. The level of readiness has changed from when I first started to today. If I could give us a little example. Before, students were kind of shy and reserved at the beginning of the semester, but I see that students are very outspoken now. The students are confident of themselves. Some students, they have good knowledge of things around them. So that makes it interesting to do discussions in class with the group of students that are coming in now and the level of readiness for college. We're not all day yet, but it has really changed from when I first started.
So what are your advice for us here, all CMI students?
CMI 101 and all the other courses as a contract that you make with the college, right? So when you sign up, commitment is very important. So make sure that you do your part. Your instructors in the college will do its part. You have to do your part in this commitment. Attendance, perseverance, commitment as a CMI student, so that you could be the student that CMI wants to prepare for the mission. That's my advice to all CMI students.
Professor Seru gave wonderful advice for all CMI students. And finally, Group 5's final interview was with Vivian, Church Secretary at SDA. Let's see what she had to say.
Hello, my name is Tyson. We are at SDA. Can you tell us about yourself?
So my name is Miss Vivian. I'm from Papua New Guinea and I work as the school accountant at the SDA.
Do you have any program that is catered to the youth or elderly member of your church?
Pathfinder Adventures. Adventures is from 3 to 10. We have Pathfinders from 12 or 10 to 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. Even if you're in college, you can still join. We have youth programs. For the elderly, we have women's ministry and men's ministry. Adults, we just have a few, but the church as a whole, there's a lot of programs for the entire family that can participate.
So are they open to public or just the church?
We encourage public to join, so that it's one way of us ministering to non-believers. In that way, you can make your own choice of either still wanting to follow or not.
What made you go into ministry?
First of all, I never wanted to do anything ministry-wise, but then I just did one ministry. It was a VBS, Vocational Bible School. I really enjoyed it. I thought coming here as a volunteer was just for 1 year. Staying back for just 2 years made me come back for another 5 more, 6 more years. So yeah, I enjoy helping people and teaching others about the love of God.
So where did you go for school?
I spent my high school years in Australia. I did a bit of my college there, and then I graduated from Fiji, Fulton Adventist College, with my degree in accounting.
So what do you find satisfying about your work ministry?
That's a lot. When my students learn something that I've been trying to teach them for like weeks, they put it into practice. I've seen at least my kids saying, "Miss, I prayed for this. I was able to do this because Jesus loves." Seeing people happy, them coming to know Jesus.
What are some challenges you find in your ministry?
I miss having my family, especially my siblings. I miss the food that I grew up eating, especially vegetables. My friends.
Wanted to quit the ministry.
There's a lot of times when I give up, but then my motivation is my kids.
So what has been your biggest joy in ministry?
Helping others. Just to serving God.
So what is your advice for our CMI students?
At CMI, we have a lot of opportunities that the government gives. So my advice is put God first. And it's true. You put God first. And He will direct you in the way that He thinks that is best for you. He knows that's best for you. Study hard and try to make a better living for think about your kids. Do they want to go through the same struggle you're going through? If you know that your parents are struggling to meet ends meet, think of studying to get a better job that will provide for your kids so they don't have to go through the same struggle you went through when you were growing up. My grandfather always said there are 3 things you need in life: God, family, education. You put God first, your family will support you in anything, and then education comes. So if you want to go this, they will support you. Okay, go do this, go do that. So 3 things: God, family, education should be your mom.
It sounds like STA is in good hands with Vivian as secretary. And that wraps up the CMI 101 newsroom. Thank you to all of the groups for your wonderful interviews. Finally,
Sorry.
finally,
Finish!